Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. The Southeasterners are not joking over the issue of Igbo Presidency 2023 as they are already stepping out to do the needful. According to the news, ahead of the 2023 presidential election, a leading pan-Igbo organization, Igbo Leadership Development Foundation (ILDF), has started shopping for potential and credible personalities who could be candidates of both the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) and opposition (PDP) on behalf of the Southeast. According to the group, the Southeast has eminently qualified persons who would make great president of Nigeria and therefore should be allowed to solely present candidates in the next election. It said, in the principle of fairness and equity, the Southeast should produce the next president after President Muhammadu Buhari. The group, in a statement signed by its chairman, Dr. Godwin Ifeanyi Udebe, and vice chairman stroke director, public affairs, Dr. Law Mayforce, said it will canvass and persuade the APC to consider Igbo personality who have held such position as governor, minister, and senate members as its candidate. The group advised the People Democratic Party (PDP) to consider Igbo who held those top positions as candidates. It said in its word, and I quote, "We are persuaded to promote qualities such as prudence in the management of human and material resources, commitment to equity and pan-Nigerianism, sound educational background, and international reach and exposure." ILDF said the Southeast should produce next president to manage and maintain the culture of rotational presidency between the North and South, which it said has helped to dose the political tension in Nigeria. We therefore recommend that it be continued for now for the good of the Federation. It said since President Buhari is from the North, it presupposed that after his 8 years tenure, the next president should come from southern Nigeria, and since Southwest and South have occupied the office in the current dispensation, the Southeast is next in line in the spirit of rotation principle, fairness, equity, and good judgment. This will bring an end to the manifest marginalization of the Southeast. This will foster national unity and also bring to a close the bitterness of the Nigerian Biafra civil war, which had lingered for 50 years since the end of hostility and endanger unity. Meanwhile, the newly elected President General Igbo community in Bauchi, Chief Chidi Chuwunta, has said Igbo would mobilize for 2023. Chuwunta made the statement in Bauchi after being sworn in as the new President General of the community in the state. He said he would do everything possible to get Igbos united to take over power in the next general election. Considering the fact that other tribes have been on that throne, as the president of Igbo in Bauchi, I will support every move to ensure that an Igbo man becomes the president in 2023. The Igbo leader, however, called for the unity of his kinsmen to foster development. There are 6 states comprising Igbo community in the state: Abia, Enugu, Ebonyi, Imo, Anambra, and part of Delta, according to Sachiwunta. Sachiwunta was full of praise for the Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed for ensuring the safety of the Igbos in the state. The newly elected president enjoined the Igbo resident in Bauchi to be law-abiding, saying their welfare was his priority. The former governor of Niger State, Dr. Babangida Aliyu, has said elder statesman Malam Maham Dwara's comment on the 2023 presidency was a suggestion on the way out after 20 years of democratic experience. Ali, who is a member of Board of Trustees (BOT) of the opposition People Democratic Party (PDP) pointed out that whatever system you have an objective to achieve. After over 20 years of zoning arrangement, how will we really produce the best for the country? We have zoning from 1999 to date because we wanted unity and we wanted every part of the country to have a sense of belonging. We want Nigeria as one. So the zoning makes it obvious that everyone will be able to participate, but has it given us what we wanted? Aliyu believed the oral comment on zoning should not generate unnecessary bickering because it is like flying a kite, adding that whether you zone it or not, election is about the number of votes you are able to gather. So let the people determine what happened in 2023. To me, I think the society should determine what they want and how to get it. However, some youth in the north have faulted the influential relative of President Buhari. The youth under the aegis of Arewa Youth for Peace and Security said the unity of the country and stability of its democracy have a lot to benefit from zoning the highest office to the south as aspiration of Buhari's presidency. A statement by the national leader of the group, Alhaji Saliu Magaji, said it would be unfair and unjust to drop the zoning arrangement when the major component of the Nigerian tripod was yet to have a shot at the office. And that's just the news. And looking at what is actually happening, it's so obvious that some Southeasterners, despite the fact that they are looking up to so many things, but they have decided to take up 2023 presidency as their own right. So, which also means that though we are striving to see how we can realize Biafra, though we are striving also to see how we can enjoy um, cessation at one point or the other. But then, if none of that is working, we are in a process, and that process demands that we use our wisdom, and that wisdom is to see how we can get presidency. And right now, they have taken off to search for someone reputable, and they have listed some of the possible requirement of such candidate. And according to them, they said that such candidate must have occupied a responsible post, either that of a governor, that of a senator or lawmaker, or that of a president or vice president. They've never been the only person who had been a vice president from Southeast was is already late. That's Ekweme. And for now, I think they will be looking out for someone who will occupy the office, but let's try to be truthful. If you are putting up that as a requirement, I don't think competence can be found around such people because thus far, if we go by history, all the governors that have been in the southeast, none of them had been really credible in their performance. Looking at some of the state that makes up the southeast, you realize that in terms of development, they are still down. There had been no iota of improvement apart from someone like Umai, who in Ebony State, he has been doing a lot and has received a lot of applause from his own people. But outside him, there had been no other one. Instead, we are seeing them in the list of, looters, for example. Ojuzo Kalu had been in the list of looter, though we've heard that some persons are talking about him, being going to power after now. But then if you look at him, we are not looking out for such a person. We are looking for people who have left their mark on the sands of achievement. And I think businessmen can be brought in because the truth is, what we need now is someone who can turn around the story of the Southeast for once, and also Nigeria in general. And most people have been talking about, the former vice president candidate, that is a presidential candidate of PDP, Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State, that he has the capacity to do that. And I think he has done some things in terms of leaving some reasonable saving, but in terms of development, has not really been there. But however, it's not our position to really name the person. But they have stated their own requirement, that these are the requirements they are going to put forward, and they will bring it before the Northerners and see how they can create a relationship with the North, a kind of collabo that will enable them to secure that post, owing to the fact that other people have enjoyed the rotational stuff that has to do with Nigerian politics. But still, there are other persons who believe that it is not doable. But however, the Igbos are also trying to see there how they can join for. And I really commend the new guy who had been brought in as the President General of the Igbo community in Bauchi, what he said. I think that is what should be done right now. In as much as we are striving for more things to come, realize this, realize that. But somehow